Not live on YouTube. There we go. YouTube should be live as well. Alright, let me know if it's working now, Web. What up, a Diablo? Hell, my name is Dibs, and I'm addicted to drafting generational players in franchise. Sounds like a good problem to have, TBH. Does that mean you're just cycling through, like, new franchises, drafting a generational player, and then, like, restarting? It is nice. Well, you two are the first two in chat tonight, Diablo and Web. Are you interested in some co-op tonight? And how's it going? Just waking up my eyes here. What's up, Jackie? Dude Food playing the cheating simulator. I feel like you are switching up the cause and effect on this one, my friend. Love to see it. I wish. I just want to see someone like play it cheating. Like, do you think they sit there? I assume they have like a macro or something to like sit AFK and let the controller win. But I just want to see like what is someone doing during the time where they're playing this and cheating. Challenge of the Week is a fun mode. What's up, Angel? It is fun. Would love to co-op today, but hang out with Mrs. Dibs time, unfortunately. No worries. What you guys doing tonight? Honestly, true, so kind of not really have Colorado Rockies guys where I drafted 3 straight generational players. Oh, 3 years in a row. Wow. Just load up as random teams and try to draft one. That's fun. Not much. I've been working like crazy. I'm trying to get out of this work season so that I can have some fun. But the question is, do I want to have fun playing MLB The Show or do I want to play something else? That's the real question. Black Mirror today. Okay. Kind of liking this year's episodes more than last. Okay. I watched Black Mirror like first, I don't know, 3 seasons, maybe like 5 years after it came out. So I wasn't really feeling it. And I never went back to it. Work be work, and the anthem is always something else, right? That's what I'm afraid of. But we just signed on our apartment today. Well, we officially signed the lease today. So move out day is end of June. I should say we get the keys end of June, and we'll probably move in like mid-July. So that's exciting. Thank you, Web. Sit and watch as I'm cheating, but at some point accidentally drop the controller and break the program. That's actually, I wouldn't put past you. That sounds on brand to me. And I appreciate your self-awareness. Yo, Dibs, we were on vacation 2 weeks ago, and we were visiting my wife's family, her cousins, and the whole time, we were there for like 4 days or so, and the whole time they were just watching episodes of the How to Train Your Dragon TV show. So I probably watched, I don't know, half a season. I was in and out while they were watching it, but it was a thing. The awards drop is a grind. How much of a grind are we talking? Thank you, sir. Their cousins have a good taste. Yeah. I was like, Dibs would be all about it. We are going to play some co-op in just a few minutes. Sorry, I don't know if you said, Web, did you want to play co-op? Does anybody want to play co-op? Two, 3 hours in. And what's the final card for Lightning player? Was that the Suarez? You're down? Okay. In that case, we will take one more. Jackie, if you're interested. We've got my siblings are coming in next week. And so we got to grind out some TV shows. Probably what we're going to go with is number 1, Andor. Number 2, probably Cobra Kai. And then if there's time, which I don't think there will be, Last of Us Season 2. Cobra Kai is the final season. Andor, I think, is just 2 seasons. This is the 2nd season. But I want to watch Andor, and then I want to rewatch Rogue One. I'm in China, sadly. Are you actually? The D-backs right fielder, Corbin Carroll? He was the lightning card? That's crazy if he is. Because I've seen the attributes of all the cards, or most of the cards. And that did not look like a lightning card, I will be honest. Now, does he fit on my Speed Cheese team? That's a different question. And the answer is yes. How do I know that? Because live series Corbin Carroll is already on the team. What you doing in China, Jackie? Are you doing the iShow Speed Tour? Carroll is the card with the Santana being the retro lightning. Now that card looks pretty nice. But is it I'm assuming as a primary first baseman. And I'm guessing his catcher stats are not that great. Can get Posada for less. He was pretty expensive when I last saw him. Is he any cheaper, or is it just that Santana's just really expensive? I'm assuming that requires collecting a decent amount of cards. On principle, I don't really mind when it takes a while to get cards for some people compared to others. Like if you're ready for it and you can get the card right away because you grinded, that's cool. And then if it takes other people a little bit longer, I'm fine with that. The weird part is when you get these kind of drops. Not this one necessarily, but it does feel a little bit weird when you get some drops and you can grind for the card and it takes a little bit of time, but then all of a sudden, by the time you can get it by grinding, it's already like not that good of a card anymore. Or just like you can get a card for like 15K that does the same thing in like 2 weeks. If you didn't get lucky, he's a lot. That makes sense. He's a primary catcher. Okay. Costs like 600K. That throws me back to like, you remember the Cody Bellinger 2000, or the 95 overall Cody Bellinger in 2019? Immediately what I think of. Because we were all like on the edge of our seat, like waiting for this Bellinger to come out. Like we all knew it was going to happen. Then he comes out and then like, it was like you had to get the cards out of the pack. There was something weird about it on top of it being expensive, I think. It was just like really difficult. And that's exactly what it reminds me of. All right, I'm ready to game. Where's that Glouse card? There's a headliner card. Trying to see if I have any cards that I might want to get. I don't think so. Also, did you guys get the email today about like they're announcing a tournament, but when I had checked on Twitter, they hadn't said anything about it. And let me check their website as well. Nothing about it here. Let's see what the website's got. It might just be me and you, Web, playing duos for the first game if you're down. And if Connor's around, feel free to hit him up. Yeah, I don't see anything here, but basically they were saying in the email um, that they are bringing back tournaments and there's like a 100K prize pool this year. But on top of like the regular big tournaments that they had, it looked like they were kind of doing some ladder situation. So I was hoping to find out some more details, but I don't see anything. All right, I'm going to send it as a 2-player. And we'll see what happens. I don't even know what cards I'm going to use. Last week we used like 3 lefties, I think. I don't think I did well with the Devers card, but I definitely hit with the Chase Utley. Wheel spin, let's go. Get it. I think I need to change my stream to 1080p. Oh, okay. Ultra low latency. Is my stream coming up as 1080p for you, Web? Or anybody else that's in Jackie or anybody who's in YouTube? What up, Greg? It's time to play, watch, co-op, and eat pizza. And I already eat the pizza. Yes, sir. I also ate pizza for lunch, though, not for dinner. They actually fixed co-op. They said they did. Can I confirm that they did? I have not played since they said that they did. Actually, maybe I did play one game. All I know is that that game was playing so horrendously. And so even if the co-op is working now, I'm not sure if the game is. All right, so Utley was one of them. I kind of want to mess around with Griffey anyway. And kind of want to hit dingers with Jose Bautista today. Just for fun. We're going to be super toxic with our pitching today. I don't know if this Ottavino is any good. I usually don't pitch well with Ottavino cards, but we're going to do it anyway. Just got home for IRL baseball. What up, Dan? How you doing, sir? Oh, splendid. We shall see. We got a Pete Alonso. Don't see that too often. Touristy things in the Gobi Desert. Whoa. Are you with family? Or are you doing a life life altering trip on the solo? Oh, it's 13-9, dang. 90 overall Ellie. This will be a fun card to use. Is Season 2 ending soon? Any righties we can put in? We do have the catcher. Alonzo. Kurtz. I will put in Edgar Martinez. We'll try that for now. Runs out on Friday? Dang. So I guess I'm not making World Series this season. Well, we have oh, like the program ends this week, and then is there a weekend classic this weekend too? I think there is. 200 kilometers over 4 days on 2-mile elevation. With parents supposed to be life altering, but the results are pending. Gotcha. You guys all biked? World Series or bust in the stream? I guess so. I actually don't know where I'm at ranked wise. I should have checked. But I'm guessing I started at 700, so after losing that one game, I don't know, I'm probably still around 700. Let's see what we can do here. Begins like next Monday or Tuesday. Okay. So it probably means the weekend classic is this weekend. And then as soon as that ends, the season will end. So Clemens in the pen for sure. They have Otani on the mound. They have Carlos Beltran. Is that what's up? They didn't bike as much. I also didn't bike the whole way because of altitude sickness. Fair enough. I was trying to just hit that foul. Probably shouldn't have swung. Solo ranked expires Friday. But it lasts 45 minutes. Solo ranked expires Friday. Are they ending ranked before? Are they changing it so that ranked ends before weekend classic this time? And I always look for that pitch, first pitch. And for once, I looked for the slider away. Also, his sinker does not move.
That's ball 2. We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
You don't have MLB The Show yet?
Did he go?
How long is that going to last? Forever? Or till next week? When you come back? What a horrible at-bat.
He's out.
I don't know if oh my god, he looks so huge compared to Ted Simmons. That was actually freaky. I don't know if I told you guys, but they brought arenas back to Apex Legends. I don't like playing Battle Royale anything, whether it's MLB or shooters. But in Apex, arenas were my jam. For a long time, they weren't. But once I really started not enjoying BR, it became really fun. So I kind of want to get back into it. But I think I'll continue to try to just stream MLB, because I think it makes the most sense. If I'm streaming once a week, I think it just makes sense to stream MLB for a while. But I don't know if I'll change my mind by next week, so we'll see. Classic begins the same time as the third inning program starts. Gotcha. Well, last time the weekend classic, what a throw. Almost got him. Last time the weekend classic was still a part of ranked, so unless they changed it, which they very may well have. It'll probably run till Monday as well. Here comes a home run robbery. Oh my god. He turboed at the end too. That was crazy. I didn't think he had enough wheels to get there because Griffey's like 75, 78 speed. That was a crazy play, Webb. Wow is right. Thanks for that. We needed it. I threw such a bad pitch. Griffey's doing everything right now. Started to take advantage of the Diamond Quest maps. Did 2 runs through the Egg Hunt map. Got both epic cards both times. Sold them. Profit. Nice. How much profit are we talking?
Counts 1-0.
Just a long out, yeah. That was like in the corner of the fence too. So that could just be like the longest possible out that you can have in a regular stadium. Gil Hodges, more like Gil Botches. Almost. I don't know if I'll have time to play Weekend Classic this week. I'm going to probably try to get the 6 games in. I haven't really played solo ranked except for maybe 2 games. I think I lost both of them.
Did he go?
Maybe I'll try my Speed Cheese team for the weekend. You may never leave China at this point. Has it been that nice?
Ball in.
Probably before June. Oh, dang, that's a long time.
Come on, showtime.
Is this like your parents' retirement vacation or something?
Take your base. Ball 4.
A month plus vacation sounds insane.
Ball 1, no strikes. Swing better. 2 balls, no strikes.
One of the potential candidates to be the next pope is called Pizza Balla? No way. How's that possible?
Ball 4, take your base.
Was that their name at birth? Your family name? Wait, is that first name or last name? Get through. Nice. Nicholas still doing Nicholas things. We're going to have the bases loaded for Edgar Martinez. Pierre Batista Pizza Balla? No way. I've never heard the name, but I guess it's entirely possible that, like, that's just regular name in Italy or wherever he's from. Born and raised in the Vatican. CCP just has the aura, you know? Oh, I guess so. Evan Carter up. Evan Carter away. I don't think they could have thrown a worse pitch. I'll take it. Why not? Take it away, Webb.
0-1.
I got you and you got me. We're one big family.
Yeah. 0-2 is the count.
You got the robbery with Griffey. See if you can hit with Griffey, too.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Dude, food carry. What up, Wag? How are you doing, sir? If he gets voted in, I vote him to take the name John the 24th. Is that right? Is that how you read those numbers? So he can be called. What sunglasses, Papa John? Oh man. No way.
Come on now, let's go.
Have they had some Papa Johns over there before? I feel like they must have. About Bautista actually out in right field? I don't know if I've seen a Bautista outside of like DH and first base before. The crazy things that happen in co-op. Ellie with the gun, he kind of slowed down getting to the ball, which was annoying. He made the play. The memes would write themselves.
That's a ball.
He's got him swinging at everything. Webb has them in the palm of his hand. Evan Carter's not hitting that one out. Good pitch. Good play. Let's hit some more. Said we got to hit World Series in 45 minutes, so we got to get some quits.
Hey. 0-1's the count.
Gil Botches gets another one. And tries to run it over to first base. Do you think they've just pressed the circle button and, like, the guy refused to throw it? He just got locked into the run animation.
Inside, ball 1.
23 Popes have taken the name John, which is the most of all names, really. Oh, so 24th means they were actually, like, all Popes. Interesting.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike. Hey, 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Hey.
Probably could have taken second there, but we'll stay.
Now batting, catcher, Ted Simmons.
Egg, are you trying to get into the next co-op game, by the way?
No, he's safe.
Benedict and Gregory at 16. Really? How many Popes have there been, by the way? Wow. Shoestring catch from... Who's in right field? Tatis. 266?
Now batting, the second baseman, Chase Utley.
That's quite the lineage. How old are the front runners for the Popes?
1 ball, 1 strike.
I'm going to steal on this one. Caught that? I guess so. Thought it was going to land for just a moment. I thought he had it the whole way, and then at the last moment, I thought he was going to get it.
Tag him.
Good steal.
Ball, that's off the plate. Hey. 2-2 the count. We got a
Nice
full
take.
count.
Tough. All right, back to work. The ages of 2 of them off the top of your head. Gotcha. I was just wondering if, like,
On attack.
they start at a later age, and so they're not like Pope for very long. I would assume so. I guess I really don't have any idea of how this system works.
Ball. That's ball 2. Wait for your pitch. Got him. What?
If he tries to bunt here with PCA.
Aye. 0-1.
Around 60 years old, there's another name. Robert Serra, who turns 80 this year. Wow.
Ball 2.
That's a dot.
Ah. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Can we get one more? Another towards the end of the bat. And easy enough. Is the same stance he has on his live series? I think it's a much different stance that he's had in the past.
Let's go.
Because didn't he like squat and everything? Not exactly like Bagwell, but kind of Bagwell-esque.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Yeah. We're just going to take all that space in right field. And yet he's so slow. The ball almost beat him at second base.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Nobody over the age of 80 votes. Oh, interesting.
Let's go. Nope, that's inside.
Are they voting for other stuff too, or just for Pope?
Nope.
You may not be the expert, but for now you're resident expert, so just that. Okay. I'm giving you all the responsibility of the knowledge for me to ask questions, which is probably unfair, but intriguing. Do I have Google at my disposal? Yes. Will I use it? No.
Let's go. That's a strike.
3.
Come on, let's show 'em.
Pope.
0-1's the count.
That ball got way more lift than I thought it would. I thought it was gonna get caught by the third baseman when I swung at it. Only 2 rules for eligibility. Must be male, must be Catholic. Literally the only requirements. Fair.
Punch him out.
Ball.
Not getting too complicated, I guess.
Ball 2.
Sneezed my way into a massive nosebleed. That sucks.
Sit him down.
I've been getting a few lately. Nothing too bad, thankfully. When I was younger, I used to have like crazy nosebleeds. These days, it just lasts like 30 seconds. Does that mean I have no blood circulation? Maybe. Who knows? I'm not asking questions. Con zone tough. Yeah, right on the bottom. They just smashed the PCI on it. You just YOLO'd it. Fair enough. You bleed pizza now. Yeah, it's just sauce. There's marinara sauce coming from my nose. Pretty much what my brain is made of anyway. A little bit of ground beef. Between the 2 cards, I made somewhere around 48 to 50. That's pretty good. Between the 2 runs. Yeah, I think that's a fair amount for the amount of time. Griffey started running through the circle. Not sure what happened there. I still can't believe they haven't touched the way that the roster building in this mode works. Like, it was very clear after the first year that they had co-op that, I don't know, like, nobody likes how this roster building works, right?
1 ball.
Like, the fact that you can use the same pitcher over and over, and you only get to use like 2 or like 3 of your own hitters. I can't believe they let it be that way for like 3-4 years now. Like, fine, if they were just going to throw something in at the beginning, sure. Why is it still like that? You did too good on your math placement test. 60%, you might have got an 85 plus. That puts me in math 301. Ding. Yeah, I was going to say, like, oh, at least you get to test out of it. But sometimes if you're in a, like, major, and you might not be.
Now batting, the shortstop.
But if you're in a major
De La Cruz.
where you have to take, like I did, I had to take math electives at the end of my schooling. So I ended up in, like, some crazy, like, I don't even remember what the course was anymore. But they had these, like, crazy, like, 3D models for math. And I'm like, I don't want to be here. And if I hadn't tested out of math, I could have taken probably something easier by the time I got there. At least once a day. Gotcha. Don't like being stuck with 3 gold bats in lineup when I know I'm going to be facing diamonds all game. And it's like the same 3 gold bats every time. Like, they're fun cards. But it also, like, way reduces the lineup diversity. When you have the same, like, 3 starters, and depending on who you got, you know, the same 5 or 6 guys. And there's also, like, no reason for it. After maybe the first week of the game being out. Course comes as 0 math classes needed, but the school makes us take the placement exam. Gotcha. So you don't need the course. You take the placement exam, but you don't even have to take the class that you place into. So isn't that still good? I almost messed up. I was trying to get that double play. I'm just glad he didn't get the pump fake animation where he just, like, stops moving.
Ball 2.
He pump faked and he actually threw first.
2-0.
I feel like 90% of the time they'll pump fake and then just, like, hold the ball, and then 3 seconds later eventually, like, throw a lollipop over to the guy standing next to him. The announcer's warn. Oh boy. It was 102 off the bat, just hit really high.
He's safe.
Took breathers in the middle.
What do you got?
Oh boy. Oh, Evan Carter's out there. He's got the wheels. No problem. I thought that was dropping for sure. We're getting a new pitcher here.
Now pitching. Mason.
Mason Miller.
Miller.
Super random pitcher to come in. Oh, I thought it was the 4th inning for some reason. In the 6th inning, though.
Hey, 2. No balls, 2 strikes.
How are you guys feeling about content at this stage in the year? The game has been out for just under 2 months now.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
Content or just generally playing the game. And the biggest question is, well, obviously there's going to be a huge difference between now and, like, sets and seasons, but I didn't really spend that much time playing when sets and seasons were a thing anyway.
Nope, that's a ball.
So really my main reference is to the last year, like, before they had sets and seasons anyway. To me, it still kind of feels same-ish. I do appreciate, like, the little quality of life stuff, such as PXP from Co-op, which was really, like I said, like,
Count's
the main
1-0.
thing I was looking for. if I was going to get the game again. And so I got it, you know. Got what I was looking for.
Ball 2.
Is there a queue? Technically no right now. But you just played last week, so
One strike.
we're going to give people opportunities before we start cycling through.
That's ball 3.
Right now we're doing with Webb and then Egg if he wants to play next game. 22 is the worst. I was at 18, but I say it was 20. I don't even like remember. I'd have to like sit down and think about exactly what happened in each year. But 20 was COVID year, right? The lack of spotlight packs around. I think that's one of those things I was kind of getting at earlier is, yeah, there's not that many spotlight packs now. But one thing I'll say is that they do for sure focus on making sure you get packs retroactively. So like the next couple, what's it called? Next couple programs, next couple events and stuff like that will for sure have more spotlight packs. Like the card costs what? We said 600K right now. The likelihood that it's going to go down to like 100K by next week or the week afterwards is like super high. Okay, not events in this year necessarily, but multiplayer program, we'll say, or next program, or the next wheel, stuff like that. So they have for sure done that, but it gets into the conversation that we were also getting to earlier is, like, by the time those spotlight packs start coming out, you know, the next bosses will already be out, and those bosses are, like, not that expensive now. So, you know, maybe they'll be 92, 93, 94 overall. And by the time you can get them, they'll probably be 100K or less. Oh, that was a good swing. Nice. Let me go back, actually. I guess I should have kept going. I want to make sure I scored that run. My bad. But yeah, by the time, like, they do add some more spotlight packs, which they probably will that spotlight card be kind of mid by then? We get 91s for TA2, and the spotlight is what, 92? TA 92 overall? Take one? Yeah, my bad. Is the Corbin Carroll spotlight card good? It's not like... I definitely wouldn't call it good.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
It has the hitting profile of like a pipeline card that came out at the start of the year. Obviously, he's got the speed and defense to go with it.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Is it like, does he have the same attributes as like Chase Utley? Offensively?
No, that's foul.
The thing is, like, I don't know if everybody agrees, but I don't think Corbin Carroll has the swing. He doesn't have a great swing to go with those attributes, right? Like some lower power cards really play above their attributes, but I don't necessarily think Corbin Carroll's one of those guys. Unless they plan to render those cards obsolete when that happens, Santana should be usable a while. Well, it's not necessarily about usability. Like, Santana will for sure, like, his hitting will probably play, because I'm assuming he has, like, secondary positions, whatever. I'm assuming his hitting will play for, like, another month or two, maybe even till All-Star.
1 ball,
More about,
2
like,
strikes.
his cost versus who else could be available. And even now, it sounded like, I guess I haven't really, like, studied the cards themselves, but, you know, the difference between a Posada, like I think Webb was saying, Posada for 200K versus this card. Having, like, most of the cards this year in Team Affinity need a good TA. You think they'll, well, this is just the second TA drop, right? TA2 we were talking about. You think we'll have captains again? And also, what could be really interesting as I'm thinking about it right now, I'm trying to think to the Jolt cards that they have. Those cards are like 90. Sorry, they're what, 85, 87? I can't remember exactly. I think 85s. But they boost cards up to 91, 92. Is that correct? So
Ball one, no strikes.
the chances that it sounds like Team Affinity 2 will also boost the same cards as Team Affinity 1, especially if they do something where they make it like they swap hitter and pitcher between TA1 and TA2. And the fact that
One ball, two strikes.
the hitters now boost the pitchers a little bit as well,
2-2 the count.
that could be interesting. There's a lot of teams that don't really have cards that can fill out a whole roster. That's why I was kind of doing like the combined White Sox and Diamondbacks thing. So even if the White Sox got like, you know, a good pitcher, 92, they don't have necessarily enough cards to fill out the roster anyway. So maybe it'll kind of be a moot point, but maybe by the next month, maybe each team will have a few more cards to work with, and maybe it'll be fun. Who knows? Oh, dang, I thought you had a beat. And swing through it. Still got thrown out, yeah.
Leading off for Detroit, the third baseman, Chase Headley.
Ball, that's low.
Randy's at 56, 58 pitches. But yeah, we'll see. I think.
Inside.
Well, let me put it this way too. Just kind of thinking back to TA1. Like, people didn't really use the Team Affinity cards that much, did they? Like, it was kind of like if you liked team, and you wanted to do a team build, you kind of use their card. But even then, again, you don't like have that many cards to team build with right now, except for live series. And so I'm just wondering preemptively, like, are those Team Affinity 2 cards going to fall behind already within, like, a week like Team Affinity 1 did, right? Like, you kind of use those TA1 cards to fill in a couple of gaps in your lineup at the start of the year, if you were planning on grinding it. It feels like it could end up the same way here. Cubs boost is insane. They have a lot of good cards. I don't pay attention to, like, who's coming from where, but what makes it insane compared to others? I was like a millisecond away from being a home run.
Ball one.
Just a touch behind it.
Two balls, one strike.
We're only up 3 in this game. Feels like we're kind of dominating, but I guess we haven't really scored too much since the Grand Slam. Well, I feel like we only have 7 hits, and it feels like we have a lot more.
Nope. 1-0.
We've been working the count. You've been working the count.
Ball, that's inside.
I've been grounding out on the first pitch. That's what I do. Actually, I feel like I've gotten deep into some counts here.
One strike.
I'll give myself a little credit. Brian PCA Tucker tops now. Carson Kelly, Arrieta. Laid on everything tough. See heat, roll over on slider in the dirt, right? Exactly. They've done a lot of that. They've thrown some decent like back foot sliders in this game. And I've swung at all of them. Yeah, I do think like if you want to do a team boost, you have to pretty much do 2 different teams at once. And there's probably a way to mix and match those.
Nope. That's inside.
Like you do 1 pitcher team and 1 hitter team.
Aye. 2 balls, 1 strike.
So you kind of get what is it? You need 12 cards to get the second tier boost and kind of do a tier 2 boost for 2 teams at once. But you can also do like, I guess you could do, what is tier 3? Is it 18 cards? You could reasonably get like a 18 cards and then what, 6 more? No, 8 more. 8 more just like really good players. Very doable as well. Ooh, I thought he was swinging.
Three balls, 2 strikes.
Nice. Get 74 pitches. We will, I'm going to guess, well, probably wouldn't bring someone in for the 9th, but let's get there first. Bautista in right field. Got a Bautista-esque jump.
Nice hit.
Now they're at the top of the lineup. Let me know if you need a new pitcher.
Ball 1, no strikes.
I'm assuming PCA is not hitting a home run against the lefty, but crazier things have happened. Nice. You probably never saw it.
3.
There you go. Knock him down quick. A walk, a double, and a single for Peter. Don't look, Dan. Now he's got his home run. Triple shy of the cycle for Pete Alonso. If he was going to get a triple in this game, he already would have on that liner down the right field line. 499 for Mr. Peter, sir. He has a dual flap helmet. Oh, that's just because we're using minor league uniforms. That's a nice. I did not replay that. I don't think I replayed it. Maybe I replayed it. Maybe they replayed it. Maybe the person who's not pitching on their team wanted their teammate to
Yep, that ball went
to
out.
look that home run square in the eyes.
Ball 3.
It does take us out of a save
No,
situation.
ball 4.
Webb did? Okay.
The batter,
Bold.
third baseman,
If a new pitcher comes in, I might pinch hit. See what happens. There are 2-ing, I bet.
Martinez. Now pitching.
Chapman comes in, so we're going to keep
A roll hit.
Edgar.
Chapman.
Hey! 0-1.
I will do my best not to be phased in the 9th. Got a pinch hitter. Evan Carter's probably the move just for defense, but Higashioka, and then we could pinch run with or defensive sub Duran if we want. Okay. I put Duran in for Bautista in the bottom of the ninth, if I remember to. Griffey versus the lefty here. This is the card that they keep calling the Chapman killer.
Hey. 0-1's the count. Hey.
There was a pitch I was looking for last at bat, or last pitch. I whiffed that. Must have been just early. All right. Right field is going to be Duran. Can he play right? He can play left. He can play center. How about Evan Carter? Evan Carter can play right. Definitely need to cover some ground in this outfield. And we're going to try to clean it up with Ottavino.
Now pitching. Adam Ottavino.
Ball.
My first time using this card. Let's see how it goes.
Ball, that's in. Ball 3. 3-0. Hey.
Was trying to throw it down the middle. He didn't want to let me.
Hey. Full count.
There's the R2 incoming. Tatis does have a home run in this game. I don't know if it was this guy, though. There's Evan Carter right away. Jose Bautista. Does he make that catch? I don't know. That was a dot pitch, by the way, the one to Tatis. But I had just thrown a cutter right before that, so he's all over it. But I think if it had caught any more plate, I think it would have been a home run. Coach is happy. That was fastball outside.
Off the plate, ball 1.
I think that's technically tunneling for Ottavino just because of where his hand releases the ball. For some guys, that was a little bit too high to actually be a tunnel. But I think Ottavino, that counts as a tunnel. Pete Alonso, player of the game. Out of nowhere. .734. We got 27 points from that. That's pretty good. J.R. Richard. All right. Are we ready for game number 2? All the Albies. I don't know why I feel so stuffy today. I did take a nap before stream. I was dying. Who did I hit well with in that game? I had the Griffey home run, so I'm going to keep in Griffey. And I don't think I did anything with Bautista, but I know I can hit with Bautista. So I'll think about it. Actually, I only get 2 cards this time. So we'll probably go with him and Utley again. We'll see, though. Mr. Eggeser is in. Did you get your invite, Web? There we go. Let's do it. You guys see the White Sox yesterday lost on a swing that hit off the guy's head? A pop up. That was pretty awesome. Couldn't be your favorite team, could it? Uh-oh. Look who it is. It's that dude. It's that guy. Aw. We got the classic Soto pick. We got a Dustin May. John Donaldson. And the Goose. Looks like Eller's returning, so we should have some good shortstop play here. And we are ready. Who is Caleb Durbin? Spotlight 4. I never heard of this man in my life. All right. Ellie is Webbs. Ryan McMahon. I think that's also Webbs. Got a lot of lefties again. I think this is correct. You guys let me know if not. We got Big Dumper. Evan Carter. Evan Carter's DHing. Is there anybody else that you would want, Webb? Duran Higashioka, Hyesung Kim, Alex Gordon. There better not be a lefty. Your card's right? Good. Well, actually, Soto in right field. Evan Carter will go to right field, and now Soto's DHing. Is Santander worse than Soto in the field? Okay, cool. I didn't even think about him, but Santander is definitely a DH kind of card as well. All right, sounds like we both have Dustin May. Hopefully that's accurate. Sometimes you get in that screen and it's not actually true. But as long as they got a righty, we got a chance. Lefty might have been a little tough. He's slow, yeah. Is he a primary right fielder? Maybe I'll switch Carter and Santander, actually. Let's see if I can remember to do that real quick. All-Star game tomorrow. Tomorrow, Thursday. 8 or 9 Eastern time. That should be fine. He's a primary left fielder. I'll just keep him out there then. He played right field for the Orioles, right? Does he play left field for the Blue Jays? Friday, yeah. I think that should be fine. I believe so. I started looking at the spreadsheet. Is there another way? Is there like a way in the spreadsheet to search by team? Because I saw like the box scores of the individual games.
Move it.
He's out of there.
You wish? Okay. In that case, I'll just stick with the 2 picks of Sean and
Ball outside.
Egg.
Ball.
2 quick outs from Dustin May. We faced this card recently, and he's got kind of like a weird twisting release.
Take your base.
Look at
That's
stats.
the ball. 1-0.
Yeah, I'll take a look.
Come on, get him.
I just want to like search all the way through individually, but
1-1.
I'll take a look. I was able to see like the list of hitters at least.
Strike 2.
His release is so weird, even like while you're pitching with him,
2-2.
the ball isn't going where I think it's going.
Hey, 3.
I think one of his issues in previous years was Dustin May had like a sinker was like too fast or something, or too flat. Thing. Waluigi's your best hitter with 690 batting average. I didn't realize he had it like that. Didn't realize he was that nice.
That's a ball.
Probably has negative WAR from his pitching though. We'll find out.
That missed. That's a ball.
Waluigi's above replacement. He slid so far. Yeah, it's safe at first. Must have got a yellow. Probably got a yellow because he was just staring at how far that dude slid.
1 ball, no strikes.
Didn't realize you were up. I thought so.
That missed. That's a ball. 2.
Ooh.
Counts full.
I could see his eyes light up through the screen. I was looking through my screen, through his screen, back at him. I could see his eyes light up. Just missed it. I flew out to the sidewall in right field last time. I thought the right fielder didn't realize that he was fielding for a second, and then I thought, okay, now he takes it away from me going the other direction. Then I thought he wasn't going to get there, but then he realized, and then he caught it like at the wall. And this one, his feet are flying in the air. Not happening. What a replacement player. Would that just be a me? You think the me's are above or below replacement?
Strike. Ball. Strike 2. No, that missed. That's a ball. Strike 3.
Some are above, some are below. I thought the me's were all the same. Are they not? Oh boy. Or are you just talking about like stats wise? I was just thinking about like attributes. Because they're just like 5s across the board, right? Stats wise, that makes sense.
Hey. 0-1.
I wonder if it has to do with chem. 'Cause I feel like the items don't really come into play that often. So I could see, like, if you have chem with a guy behind you, and you're always getting on base because, like, their item is helping you, that'd be one thing. But it seems like in the simulations, they don't really do that much.
Ball. Swing. To right.
8-11 with Edgar Martinez. Does that mean they actually use this Edgar Martinez card in ranked? Like regular ranked?
Let's go, let's go. Got him.
Clean inning. Oh, just kidding. He gave up a home run. I forgot about that.
Leading off,
No base runners, technically.
the left fielder, Anthony.
One guy just got all the bases really quickly. There was a rope.
Ball.
Tatis almost got that one, too.
One and one.
We're definitely making Dustin May work.
2-1.
I think he's got about 3.5 innings in him. We don't chase him earlier.
Figure it out. Let's go. Come on. That's a ball. One
Ryan McMahon. We have missions with this guy. Wow, Ambush got it right. And just slightly early. He was all over that ball.
out on the tag.
And I got on top of that one. So if we had a chance of getting Dustin May out of the game early, I'm not helping.
Let's go, Big Red.
Me's, you feel like are above average stats-wise? Yeah. I think, like... Well, I just feel like like attributes kind of scale a little bit weird. Like an 8+ is really good, but then everything between like 3 and 7 is like kind of the same.
Ball.
I don't know if that's like wrong,
1-0.
but that's just the sense that I get when you're doing simulations.
He's out.
Because they're not always like taking the big swings. Most of the characters are just taking like these little dinky swings anyway.
No, that's out. Here, what?
They do just enough to get the on base percentage up. I wish you guys remember when I was trying to stream Mario Super Sluggers and like it was like right before I quit streaming, and we played the bigs for like a week or two, and it would have been really fun, but the bigs I couldn't play because
Ball.
I didn't have the feel for the buttons on the controller,
Ball, that's low.
because the Xbox and the Nintendo have the same layout. Sorry, they have the same characters, but they use a different layout. So it would show on the screen you need to press X, square, circle, triangle, whatever, to do these like combos to make these crazy catches. And I couldn't do them because I would press them as if they were like Xbox buttons. The guy forgot he's running at third. He might be able to get him at home. And
The left fielder, number 3,
I forgot I was the infielder. My bad.
Ward.
I was used to the two-player. We were playing two-player last game, right? We're like, oh, whoever's the outfielder is also the infielder. Not the case. Not the case in 3v3. My bad. My head was in it about 50% of the way. Evan Carter in right field. Was that a user dive or a CPU dive? I'm pretty sure that was CPU. I think he was controlling center field. That was crazy. Tatis got one, and Evan Carter's actually right there was even crazier.
It's 0-1. Hit it right. 0-2. Ball. That's a ball.
Good take, I suppose. I feel like every pitch on both teams has been hit in the exact same spot, right here, right center field.
Hee-haw.
Every swing just goes over there.
That's a ball. Ball.
Wouldn't mind Evan Carter at first base while Ken Griffey comes up.
Ball.
Griffey with big homer last game.
Aye. Full count.
Tough pitch.
Nope, that's outside.
We got a shift on for Griffey. We hit against the shift last game with Alonso, and they've thrown 2 pitches away to Griffey, so we could be working with a little bit of that in this at-bat too, and drop the PCI too far. I never understand when the PCI is going to just drop to the bottom of the zone versus below the zone. I don't know if it's just like when you kind of swing a little later that happens.
Come on, Dustin.
Who knows? 1 pitch, 1 out.
Here we go.
Oh, here we go. Hey.
That was a little bit too much of a meatball.
Ball. Hee-haw. 2-2. Hee-haw.
There we go. Coach is crying. Coach is happy. There's Ellie with the backhand.
Go get on your horse. He's out.
And we're down at 2-0. Really trying to pull something here.
Ball.
Trying to hit it 500 feet.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
There it is. That one's not getting caught. That's getting over the body. Can't trap it either. It's going to be a leadoff double for the boy.
All right, let's go.
And we got
Ball,
Ellie.
That's in. Hoo-yah. 1-1.
There it is. Oh, he just missed it. But not really. A 93 off the bat to, I guess, the perfect spot. Let's go. Just like good. He did square it up. And off the bat, I thought it was hit even a little bit harder. On the fly, I didn't think he had a chance. In the end, it didn't matter. He just missed one there. That was a good pitch. Shouldn't have swung. So I had no internet for a little bit in case you thought I got imprisoned.
1 ball, no strikes.
Trying to think of a quip.
No ball.
Nothing that would be appropriate. But welcome back,
2
Jackie.
balls, no strikes.
Wait, what time is it for you right now? Oh my god, that's a bomb. 109 off the bat to left center field. From the lefty. Switch hitter from the left side. Nasty. Just like that, we take the lead.
That's a ball. That's down.
We, as in the team, not including me, because I was not participating in this inning. 9 a.m. Okay. What's on the docket for today?
Come on, kid.
And just slowly grounding over it.
Oh, come on now.
I didn't think I was that out in front of it. But I guess just enough. Even though it's supposed to be like 6 because how time zones are.
Hack. 0 balls, 1 strike.
Then why isn't it 6? Because of the lack of daylight savings time? That was my first guess, but I don't think that would account for 3 hours of difference.
0 and 1. Ball. 1 and 1. Hack. 2-2.
Because of the lack of other time zones. So like East and West China have the same time zone. Same thing all the way across. Nasty.
0 and 2.
Wait, Tatis is good against righties? Did I see like a 94, 95 against righties?
That's a ball. No, that's it.
The 4-seam fastball from Dustin May. Tough. That's just classic egg swings for you right there. Hard lineouts. Last game we played with him, Egg had like 4 double plays, and they were like all on perfects.
That's high.
It's all Beijing time. Okay. Every time Egg hits, we turn on the mic.
Yeah. Nope. Ball.
Imagine if they had proximity chat.
2 and 1.
They kind of used to. Not exactly proximity chat, but you used to be able to talk to the other person. Back in like MLB 15. Good swing. I was out in front, but like the feedback looked pretty good. It was one of those feedbacks where like the bat is parallel to the front of the plate. Like you're attempting to hit the ball right back up the middle, even though it shows that he pulled the ball.
Ball.
So it shows up as like very early out in front, but in reality, like that was probably good swing timing. One with the funky feedback. I think that happens a little bit more for like, I don't know, maybe like extreme pull hitters with more of an uppercut swing.
Hee-haw.
So it might be like correct in reality, but it just looks weird in the feedback. And it's hard to like play around that, you know?
He's going.
You can kind of say like, oh, this, I know that this batter has a swing that does that, so I have to wait back a little bit more. But it's hard to, like, in the moment. Jackie back on the Twitch. I'm hitting Muago Caves today, or the Caves of 1,000 Buddhas. I don't know if you've heard of either. I don't think so, but that sounds pretty epic. Cave of 1,000 Buddhas, does that mean it's like, big play from Ellie.
That's
Wow,
it.
what a throw. Does that mean it's like man-made-ish?
Leading off for Chicago, the shortstop, Ellie.
Or is it all a natural cave?
Hee-haw.
I guess I should start looking at stuff on Google. Instead of asking questions that could be Googled.
He's out of there.
Cave of 1,000 Buddhas. Let's take a look.
That's a ball.
Definitely looks pretty natural from the outside. Kind of low key as well.
Hut. 2 and 2.
There we go. Finally poking out a base hit. Getting on the board for myself. Matt shows up today. Please tell him that every fourth thought I've had since coming to China has been about curling. Will do. You're just itching to get back to curling, or does China have a big curling scene that you're trying to get into as well? I know you were starting up curling a little while ago. Is there no photography inside the caves allowed? Is it every picture I see is just on the outside?
Let's go.
Interesting. I didn't realize you were that locked into curling these days.
Now pitching,
I guess you don't know what you have until you're missing it.
Clemens.
Hey!
Too late for me to join the national team system, probably. Fair.
Ball, that's outside.
Also doubt that the scene exists in the south of China either. Rip. Just a cold weather sport.
Rag 2. 1 and 2's the count.
They're bringing in Clemens. I wonder if they had any lefties available.
Get on your horse.
But I'm glad we took the lead, because if we see lefties in the last few innings, we might not be scoring too much. Especially because, like, Carter, at least. I'm trying to think of who else. Oh? Carter's going to be platoony.
Leading off,
Maybe the others are okay, though.
the second baseman,
Let's get our own lefty. Got 2-run Hader available. Got a Aroldis Chapman available. I'm gonna go ahead and use him.
now pitching,
Should I have saved him for one of my teammates to use later? Maybe. But the opportunity is there, and I'm taking it. No guarantee that there's a good Chapman opportunity later anyway.
Hey! No balls, 2 strikes. Ball inside.
Come on, punch him out.
Strike.
Absolutely wiped him out with a slider.
He's out.
Nice pitch. Thank you, Webb.
Ball. 1 and 1. No, that
Dang.
missed. That's a ball.
You're killing me, Blue.
Jammed him.
Oh yeah. All day, baby. Yeah, baby.
Give them a second if they want to pinch hit. Bunt situation. Sure is. That meter lagged super hard. Was that a bunt situation? I wouldn't say so. Not sure what they were trying. I'm assuming the other Discord is going ballistic right now. Is that a bunt situation? Apparently everything's a bunt situation. There we go. Now we're getting in on the action, too. They were just messing with Webb's head. Webb nailed it on the first one, bunt situation. And then, like, yeah, we did it once. We could do it again.
It's 0-1.
My curling club has the Slovenian senior men's national team playing there, huh? Is it like super hype? Like when they're playing there, you guys are all like make it a point to go watch? Or is it not like that?
Ball.
Evan Carter trying to get on base again. Whoa.
He's out.
Come on now, kid.
Come on, kid.
You got the ambush on the 2 strikes. I was saying them watching curling after I finished curling. So they're the ones watching curling. Think it over his head. That was 97 off the bat. It's like a Slovenian, a Canadian community thing. Okay. Let me know when you need a new pitcher.
1-2.
Hustle up.
Big plays at third base from...
Let's go, baby.
Now batting, the right
Who's our
fielder,
third baseman?
Fernando Tatis.
Edgar Martinez? No, I don't think we played Martinez in this game.
That missed. That's a ball. 1 ball, 1
Probably
strike.
Nolan... Wait, what's his name?
That's a ball. 2-1.
Ryan McMahon? Yeah. I always confuse myself between Nolan Jones and Ryan McMahon.
Out. All right.
There we go.
Clean, quick inning for Mr. Eggser. They were trying to get Chapman early in the count this time, and we got him first. I feel like Clemens is giving up some smoked baseballs. We do have 1 run of insurance. Hopefully they're not planning to take him out and put in a lefty. And we can get 1 or 2 more.
Red 2. 0-2.
There you go. That's like the 3rd or 4th hanging curveball that I feel like we've been all over them. That was 102 off the bat. But they just haven't gone anywhere. Unlucky with the shift, I guess. The swing that Ellie took looked like he was going to launch that. And it just kept going inside and inside. Chase Utley, I poked a single with him last time, but this time we poke it into high left field. All right, Webb, let's lock it down. We got Beltran, Ward, and Utley. We've got Ottavino, Gossage, Milner, Hayter. And you also can continue with Chapman, who's at something like 18 pitches. Let me go see if I have any defensive moves I can make here. I think the only one is going to be Jaron Durant left field. Kim is actually good at defensively too. Righty, okay. I would go with either Ottavino or Gossage. Gossage has like kind of a quick release, especially if runners get on base. But he's pretty good. And then that Ottavino's got the pitch mix as always. Otto sounds good. And Carter will keep in right field. No reason to necessarily take out any of these other guys. They're pretty good defensively. But that Kim's pretty good defensively too. Hopefully I don't run out of time here. Like 5 seconds left.
Now pitching. Adam Ottavino.
That's a ball.
Glad we have Beltran leading off.
1-1.
Rather give up a homer than a walk here. Now, it's harder to say if there's already runners on base. Weird jump from Griffey in center, but right in front of him makes the play. Is it bad that I have not done the program for the White Sox City Connects? I think you have to do like a conquest for it.
Outside. That's a ball.
I like the City Connects. I just wish, like, I don't know.
1-1.
I kind of wish the red was a little bit more of an accent. Instead of just full red. But I think it looks cool in the field.
All right, let's go.
2 down against Chase Utley now.
Ball, no strikes. Hey.
Right down the middle, 93. Can't get to it.
1-1.
Looking for the dot. Gets him to roll to first base. And the Chow Boys win. We are looking good, fellas. We had only 6 hits in that game, but we smoked the ball. There were like a few innings where we had 3 or 4 good swings. Bat skin rewind. All right, if you guys are down, I'm still down for another game. If we can get it quit, maybe we can get 2 wins and get into World Series. But we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. I'm gonna take a break for 1 minute. Come back. I'll send the invite if we're still down, and then I'll be right back. A bat scan rewind. What is this gonna be? Kaboom! I already have one, so can I quick sell it? No, that's kind of lame. Of all things, to not be able to go back and quick sell. Well, it might just be bat skin in that screen. Maybe I can go back in the inventory and still get rid of it. Egg shall play. Nice. Duh, Webster. Oh, Webb got a diamond out of his monthly pack. Is that a good pull or not a good pull? Let's see if Webb brings him out for this game. All right, I'll be right back. Alrighty. Let's see who we got on the team so far. Dustin May, John Donaldson, McMahon. Are we all looking at the same thing? Am I being pranked? I feel like Webb and Egg are in Discord pranking me right now. Did they hack into the code? They are inside of San Diego studio currently. Let's do someone else in center field. Should I mess around with PCA in center? I'm going to do it. Ellie takeover for real. Did not know that was possible. I assume it like doesn't let you play, but to even get that far with it's kind of funny. Dang, the Celtics blew another game. In the playoffs. All right, I assume it's going to be the kind of the same squad. Yeah, so pretty much the same, except we have PCA instead of Griffey. Everything else, we roll. And the winner is Randy again. We still haven't used John Donaldson again. We still haven't used John Donaldson yet. There we go. All right, Roger Clemens with a 1.59 ERA. We're playing in Progressive Field.
Ball that's outside.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
2-0. Ball, that's out.
We're just going to let him pitch. Yeah. What happened? Did they quit after the walk right away? Freeze off. Oh, is it glitching? Was it glitching when I was hitting?
1 ball, 1 strike.
Clemens throwing 92. It's not Clemens. Man, I can't believe this is still happening too.
2 balls, 1 strike.
If they do offer a friendly quit, I'll accept it. You guys want to ask for a friendly quit? I can offer a friendly quit. I think they're about to. Yep. We got some XP for it though. Love that. Thanks, SDS. In 2 years, they're going to get rid of co-op and say that not enough people were playing it. And then we're going to say, yeah, because you never touched it. You put it in the game and never touched it again. Happens every time. You remember custom leagues is still a thing? Because after enough of us whining about it, they're like, hey, fine, we'll give you custom leagues. And they made it so bare bones and never touched it again in like 4 or 5 years. They're probably going to remove it from the game next time like PS6 comes out or something. Because at least that, like, I think a decent amount of people play co-op, I feel like, but probably nobody plays custom leagues. And they're gonna say, see, we told you so. Told you nobody wants to play it. And we're gonna say no. The first year it came out, everybody tried to play it, and it was so bad. Because it didn't work. And it never got fixed. All right, hopefully we find someone quick. Hopefully they're rated $7.99, and then we can get 40 points for a win. But then also not have to play on Legend. And Dustin May. Still no Donaldson. And they've got a Hunter Green card.
Leading off for the Cowboys, the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Ball.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
Let's go, Hunter.
Trying to figure out a gift for my mom for Mother's Day. Need to let my siblings know before I forget.
Ball inside.
Also because she demanded a particular gift. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes. PCA doing his thing.
That's down.
Dorn. Is it Laughing Mountain or Barnes Canyon? Let's see what the backdrop looks like. Laughing Mountain. This many years into the game, and I still can't tell. I mean, they did change it, so. But they look so similar every time, like I can never tell. I tried to run on that and then realized I'm not the runner. Hunter Green throws 101. Hunter Green throws 102.
That's a ball.
Try to drop that high slider in. Smart play. Webb was looking for it, though. He was looking for the fastball, but his PCI was up there. Okay. All right. Okay.
Ball
All
one.
right.
Counts 1-0.
Okay. Oh, looking for it. Got it. Did that.
Ball 2.
Exactly the same as the first one. I saw him throw 2 high fastballs to the Webb, so I was like, for sure I'm getting high fastball. So far, everything's been low. Tough. Got Dustin May starting this game.
Ball inside.
Slightly quick release, too. Only slightly.
Ball 2. 2-2 the count.
Are you guys getting game audio, by the way? Just realized I can't hear anything. It does say that there's game audio being outputted on my screen, but
3-2.
I can't hear anything for some reason. Just a little late on that. It was 98 velocity. Yeah, okay, good.
Ball, that's in.
It's faint. Interesting. Unfortunately, it's on the max on my thing, so I don't know if I'll be able to turn it up. Let's see.
Aye. 1 ball, 2 strikes. That's ball 2.
Another high fastball that time.
Batting third, the center fielder, Ryan Reynolds.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Let me reduce the compression on it a little bit. Should sound a little bit
1
better
ball,
too.
2 strikes.
Ooh, changeup stayed up a little bit. Okay, it might come slightly higher. It might not be super noticeable, but a little something, hopefully. Is that a J-Ram?
Foul ball.
And there we go. I had thrown enough waste pitches that inning that I figured they could take one there.
Hey. 0-1.
I saw the PCI flick to the left there at the end. But it still showed at the right side, so that was interesting. Diced him, DBH.
Ball. Ball one, no strikes.
I feel like all they've thrown so far are fastball slider.
Ball
There's
in.
the splitter finally.
Hey.
The logo's pretty
Two
good.
balls, two strikes.
You know me, I'm all about the cows. Good swing. Punched it kind of right back up the middle there.
Hey.
That's what I was hoping for, just an off-speed away, but faded off the plate.
Hey. No balls, two strikes.
There we go.
Ball.
Nicholas versus the lefty. You know what? I like
That's a
this
ball.
matchup for Egg. I think he's going to do great things.
Yep, that ball went out.
Gets him in the driver's seat. 3-1 pitch. Another good swing, just like Webb, to the second baseman. I think there was a splitter that ended up dropping below the zone just a little bit.
Hey, two. No balls, two strikes. Hey. 0-1. Ball, that's just out.
Good eye.
1-2 to Veritek. Another fly ball to center field. They've had a few of those already. Some weak jams to center field, some fly balls to center field. I don't know if it looked like that on your screen, but my center fielder, PCA, on my screen, he just looked like a ghost. Like he was, it looked like there was light coming from him.
Nope, outside.
I don't know if that's just my monitor settings.
One ball, two strikes.
Good pitch. Very quick and clean inning there for Egg. This time when I say that, he did not give up a home run that inning. Which I didn't realize last time I said that.
Let's go, Randy! 1-0.
Oh, he was looking for it and got it.
1-1.
Blopped it.
Hey!
Evan Carter versus the lefty. Not the easiest matchup here. Did I bunt? PCA's got the swing. Doesn't matter.
Ball one.
PCA's got the swing. No way. I'm replaying it. I'm doing it. Somebody canceled it. No.
Counts 1-0.
Live series PCA against the lefty. That's crazy. Is there a new PCA card, by the way? Should I be using some kind of is there like an egg hunt PCA card? There's a 90. Oops. I brought the live series. I didn't even realize. When I said it, I was like, wait a minute. Egg collection. Oh, okay. You have to collect cards for him.
The shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz.
I'm guessing he's not the top collection, though, right? There's probably, like, some cheap cards that I could collect, I think. Because he's going to have to make it into my lineup for Weekend Classic this week if I use the Speed Cheese team.
Ball.
We go down, but we take the lead from an unlikely hero.
One ball, 2 strikes.
What are they bunting for?
Come on, Evan. You can do it, Evan. Let's go.
Oh. They R2ing you? That look like the kind of release that comes after an R2. You can't replay after a Evan Carter home run. That's not the same as a lefty against PCA. Or a lefty PCA against Randy Johnson is not the same aura to replay a home run, to be honest.
Ball, that's out. That's ball 2.
I think they definitely get some negative karma for replaying that one.
Two the count.
Yeah. Setting them right down. Is that 3 straight fastballs, too?
Let's go.
That's a ball.
Good changeup getting mixed in there.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Ooh. It seemed out of play, like out of his reach at first. But he actually got like a really smooth jump, Chase Utley did.
Now batting, the right fielder.
And I remember, I think he made like some crazy plays for us last week. I thought for a moment he could get it, but hit too hard. Get a redemption with a double play here, though. Get a redemption with a double play here, though. Yeah. Ellie finishing off with the gun across to first base. That was nice. Definitely take that. All right. I struck out with Chase Utley against Johnson the first time
0-1.
on that pitch exactly. This one was actually like technically hittable if I was ready for it. And I kind of was looking for it and still missed it. The one I struck out on was an inch off the plate. A little harder to hit. It's crazy how much of a difference like that pitch versus that pitch is in this game. Like, you can definitely still hit pitches out of the zone, but the timing required between the two is crazy.
2 strikes.
If I just hadn't dropped the PCI, looking forward the whole way. Trying to figure out which of their, like, what the tendency of each of their players is. You got some people who really like to throw the fastball. But so far, they're all kind of doing the same thing. The first guy didn't really throw the splitter, I think. But they're each just kind of doing fastball slider. The main thing is I don't think they're throwing the slider for a strike.
Nope, that's a ball.
Here's the splitter. Definitely been getting some outs on that pitch.
Oh, let's go.
But they're using it sparingly.
All right, Brian.
Brian Reynolds leading off. He is 1 for 1. I think he hit a
Ball one.
inside pitch. I think he pulled a line drive to
We
right
got a
field.
ball, one strike.
I'm going to chunk a little chopper. Did I go through the legs of Dustin May?
Let's go.
Now batting, third baseman, Jose.
Wasn't thinking about it in the moment. 51 pitches for Dustin May. This is probably his last inning unless we get a double play
0-1's the count.
and a quick third out. Not going to be the case. I think he gets one more base runner here. It's honestly not a bad idea if I take him out right away. They have a lefty. I'm actually going to go straight to the bullpen because we haven't really been doing too much bullpen starters out of the pen for our co-op games, but
Now pitching,
you know, they brought in Randy after 4 batters, so I don't feel bad about this at all. Did they slow down his release? I thought he had like a quick stretch for a little bit. Ellie flips it to second. Does not get the out. He looked like he was out. The second baseman might have jumped up a little bit there. They are sending the runner. I'm not getting a meter. All right. And then he gets a really slow release once he does get the ball. Goes to first with it. Smart play. That was still only the first out. That's tough. I was going to say, they're coming up ready to swing now, so
2's the count.
don't really need to catch too many strikes in the zone early in the at-bats. Let them get themselves out here. No meter again. Thank you.
We're better than that. Come on now.
Sometimes you think it's no meter and then it pops up late. Then you end up looking like a fool. That time I did have to press it twice. Sometimes you start pressing it twice and then you realize it was just laggy. All right, Cal Raleigh is 1 for 1. He had a inside-out single the first time.
0-1's the
And we're
count.
going to try to put one on the moon for this at-bat. I think if that's a 4-seam, I probably pop it up. I was probably a little too far underneath. Firm splitter up the middle. There we go. Oh. The bottom of the order here. PCA is lurking.
0-1.
He's waiting for another attempt. He 2
balls,
for 2 in
two
this game.
strikes. That's a ball. Three. Nope.
Take. One of the rare slurves from them. Oh, a huge swing. Lefty-lefty again. Well, it has to be lefty-lefty because we pretty much only have lefties in this lineup. I'll let you decide if you're replaying that one. Yeah. That's right. That's what I like to see. Webb tanking. Was that a 4-seam fastball? The high 2-seam.
Now pitching.
Just blast it. Ties up the game. They're going to bring in their own Donaldson here.
Ball one, no strikes. Hey.
Tried it. My ball, like,
One ball, two strikes.
it almost looked like it, like, rubber banded. That pitch was nasty. The fork ball, like, when the fork ball started dropping, it looked like it was zooming back towards his hand in my eyes. That was crazy. That fastball was hittable, too.
Hey.
I got on top of it a little bit.
0-1's the count.
Probably not a good idea for a contact hitter.
Hey. 0-2.
Don't know why I thought I could just hit an opposite field bomb with PCA, but
One
he
ball,
is that guy,
two
so.
strikes. Ball two. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
See, I don't know if you guys saw that too. That happened kind of again, where it looks like it slows down mid-flight. Is it happening with ours too? We have a different camera angle here, so it doesn't exactly look the same, but
0-2 is the count.
nasty, right? That fork ball, I've never seen any pitch like that in this game. It might just be the way that, like, his fingers release it. Maybe in previous years they don't actually have the animation of the fingers, like, splitting the fork ball. Egg thinks that he can just do it over and over now, though. I think that's like 5 fork balls in this at bat. Trying to give away the lead with a 6th fork ball. Takes him to the fence. But yeah, maybe they added that kind of actual splitting motion with the fingers this year. Because they have, like, if you ever see a replay of a pitch and you, like, look at the ball in the hand of the pitchers, they do grip the pitches. Like a real grip. But maybe it's just kind of more visible now
1-0.
on the actual release. That was definitely the case, like, last time Darren O'Day was in the game. Maybe Pat Neshek, I can't remember. But they would show the ball before they, like, while they were winding up, so you knew what pitch was coming. Because you could actually see the grip. Hit him. Speedy man to lead off the inning is on base. Chase Utley, top of the 6th here. Got him dancing, got him thinking. I like it. Zooming past me at 103.
0-1's the count. Ball one.
Now I gotta keep thinking about the fork ball. The zigzag, the rubber band.
Ball two.
How do we feel about the opponent's Pepto-Bismol? Socks. There it is. Fork ball swinging through it. I actually thought I got enough of... I had enough timing there to get a piece of it, but... They don't want me to win. I've seen way more egregious foul balls. Let me say that much.
Counts 1-0.
That one was actually like kind of in the inner PCI. And just some classic egg tomfoolery there. With another 100+ ground ball double play. He's the master of that. I don't know if I've ever seen anybody hit into high elo double plays like him. Just crushing the ball.
Ball 1, no strikes. Inside ball.
We got only 23 pitches for Donaldson. This is his third inning of work, I believe.
Ball 3.
And he hasn't really given up his own runs. He's let in some runs, I think, from Randy Johnson.
We got a full
Or
count.
whoever our star was,
3-2.
Dustin May.
3.
So I guess since then he's somewhat righted the ship.
Ball 1. 1-0.
Was the Pepto-Bismol pink
1-1.
arm sleeves and socks supposed to be like
1 ball, 2 strikes.
udders?
Let's go.
Based off their team name and their logo? Is that what we're trying to go after? Yep. Makes sense. I just never looked. I saw their jerseys and I saw their logo earlier. But I never looked at their their team name until just now. And I guess the stripes of the jersey are supposed to be like the spots of a cow.
Nice rip.
I feel like I missed an opportunity here.
Ball 1.
Also, I started building a stadium like a month ago. I got like halfway through it and then I never got back to it.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Maybe we'll get there someday. Maybe we'll debut it for Weekend Classic. Going to second base for no reason because, like, he was playing in a little bit, right? Chase Utley was playing in just enough that it looked like it was double play depth. So I just assumed we needed a double play. I guess he was just there to kind of cover second base on a steal. Last game for you? Sounds good.
No balls, 2 strikes.
No worries.
Inside, ball 1.
Hopefully we get this dub for you. Although if we get a dub, then I'm going to be tempted to play one more game. And I don't know if I should.
3.
Not that I would ever wish for a loss.
That's a ball.
Do I keep looking fastball? I really haven't been paying attention to what this guy's throwing, but
1 ball,
96-mile-an-hour
2
slider.
strikes.
I swung at that? No. Thought I had enough to check. There, Donaldson also hasn't thrown many pitches. That was a pretty good swing from Nicholas.
Ball 1.
Just a little bit over it.
Ball 2.
Ooh. And the fork ball gets us again. All right, 7th inning. Bottom of the order coming up here. We'll keep Donaldson in for now. We do have Randy Johnson in the bullpen as well. And if I were to guess,
Outside. That's
I don't know. They could have a Clemens. Since we have a lot of lefties, I don't think we would have seen a Clemens.
one ball.
Although the last team did it to us, so I don't know. Because now they used Randy and Donaldson, but we still have Randy left, so might have a little bit of a pitching advantage here. Evan Carter, he homered off of Dustin May. Our Evan Carter, courtesy of Webb, homered off of John Donaldson. Or Randy Johnson. I think Randy. That's unfortunate. Hung the slider. And it's a hard slider, so like if you're looking for a fastball, you can still hit the slider pretty decent. They only have relievers left? Oh yeah, they started. Who did they start? Dustin May as well?
Foul ball.
I forgot Randy didn't start the game.
Come on, Barry. You can do it, Barry. Come on.
Off the plate, ball one.
Good call. I should have thrown a fork here, but hopefully it's a double play.
2-2 the count.
No swing. All right. Oh, got him. Oh, nice. I thought he beat you for a second. Not gonna lie. I thought he got you. Thank you for turning on pump fakes, by the way. God dang it. I had him beating that at bat, too. I actually don't like this matchup at all.
Nope. That's inside. Nope. Inside. Ball two.
You know what? I'm turning him around to the right side. To the left side, I should say.
Now pitching. Adam Ottavino.
I'm too afraid of Kittel against the lefties. He's still good against righties, but I have a feeling that guy just has a lot of confidence against the lefty. And they've seen Donaldson for enough at this point.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That was the main thing. I wasn't getting anything past him at that point. That bounce. All right, who's batting second? Yelich. Now I wish I had a lefty.
Ball. That's outside.
That was literally all I wanted to do was put him in so I could get one batter.
Hey.
Just get the Kittel out of it,
1 ball, 1
out of the
strike.
game, and then start the next inning with a new pitcher.
2. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
But it does not go to plan. I keep hitting that spot. That's like 4 singles through the right side this inning. You gotta play it first. I gotta play it first.
On the
Nice.
you're out.
Oh, they threw so hard in that inning. Was it the same guy that made 2 base running errors? First guy got picked off. And it might have been that same guy. Because then 2 guys got on base. Evan Carter with another good swing. Good foul.
No, that's foul.
Fork ball's in the zone that time. I think I'm going to contact swing here.
Got him.
I don't like the fact that we're the away team in this game.
Hey.
They're starting to throw. This guy at least throws the fork for a strike. The other 2 guys only put this fork ball out of the zone. Then he comes back with a fastball in the zone. Tough pairing. They got 11 hits. We got 5. Sometimes you look at that. Let me know if you want a different pitcher, by the way. Sometimes you look at the hit difference and you're like, wow, how did they have so many more runs? The reason is because they're base running. At least 2, maybe even more
Ball 1.
rallies killed by base running. Because some people will look at that and be like, oh, the game is rewarding one team more than the other. Like, we have 11 hits. The game isn't rewarding us, is what they might be thinking. But this was, like, completely their own doing.
Nope, that's inside.
And if we had any more hits, because we got robbed a couple times, like in that one double play, we would have more runs.
You got this.
You want a lefty? Veritek and Kurtz. Randall. It's time.
Now pitching. Randy.
This is the advantage we were hoping for late in the game. They're still going to have Donaldson probably next inning as well, but we've seen him enough. All we need is one good swing. Okay, we'll take that. It was not intentional.
2 strikes. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Come on, get there. Come on, let's show 'em.
Fastball staying inside. The 4-seam fastball gets him. You have Veritek. You got a base open, too. There are 2 outs.
Did he go?
But Veritek also has poor clutch. 71 contacts, like, fine. But it is a guy you could work around if you needed to. Bad jump from Santander in left field. They're going to take the lead on it. Veritek with not much speed, but Santander with not much speed. But I've taken Santander out of the game. Probably not because it was a tie game. That was also a great pitch. Somehow takes it to the wall. All right.
He's out.
We need 1. Let's get 3. Yeah, Elliot Utley. I'm thinking about pinch hitting for Utley with a righty. I think the only one we have is Higashioka. I'm going to strongly consider it. Assuming they keep Donaldson in the game. He's got enough bullets left, I think.
Ball.
Good take.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Good look. Good swing. Mm.
1 ball, 2 strikes. 2-2 the count.
Hit him. Let him get on base for free. Oh, we don't need it for free. We earned those. 99 speed at first base. Let me know if you were thinking about stealing Webb. And let's see. How much pause time, first of all, do I have? 113. All right, we could go Utley. We got Ryan McMahon coming up soon. I'm going to do it. I'm pinch hitting.
Now coming into pinch hit. Kyle Higashioka.
I want Iguodala.
Ball, that's inside.
Now I need redemption on my fork balls.
Ball, that pitch is up. Hey! 2 balls, 1 strike.
Hmm.
2 balls.
If there's going to be a
2
pitch I was going to hit,
strikes.
it would be that one. Or that one. Stay fair. Stay fair just a little bit. Come back. 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 Oh, my God. It did start rolling back towards the pole.
Punch him out.
3 and 2.
We'll count Ellie at first.
Strike him out.
No.
And I would take a walk. First time ever in my life. I'm going to pinch run right away with Kim.
Now pitching. Lucas.
Let's do it to him. Now Ryan McMahon's going to face a righty.
0-1.
Unless we hit a triple play. Which, you know what? If there was one person who's going to hit into a triple play, it would be Egg. You hit this 116 right at third base.
Inside, ball 2.
Oh, yes. We are scoring that. We're going third. Yo, hold on. No way. Okay, thank God. Oh, my God. Did you see it? Like, you saw, like, it said home. As soon as I saw it off the bat, I said, I'm sending him home. I'm sending the other guy to third. And then he just stood there.
Ball 1.
What's the point of having manual controls on field and runners if they're not going to go? And then, thank God, the shortstop didn't realize. But after all that, Egg clutches up. We got 3 hits. Each of us got a hit so far this inning. Let's keep it
Ball
rolling.
heads in.
Whoa, that was... What hit the dirt? Sure wasn't the baseball.
Ball.
Cal Raleigh, runners on the corners. 48 clutch for this man.
That's ball 2.
If I didn't pinch run, I could have pinch hit for Cal Raleigh with a higher contact or clutch.
Ball inside.
That's fine, though. If I hadn't pinch run, I would still have a catcher in the field that I could double switch.
Sit him down.
It's ball 4. Gives me an opportunity for a home run, though. Or another walk. 2 walks in the inning. I should have said I walked earlier. I didn't get a hit. Like I said, we got all hits, but we all got on base, is what I should have said. 2 walks for me in the inning is more walks than I think I've had in the last month of playing this game, which I haven't done much of, but still counts.
1-0.
We have no righties left.
That's in. Ball 2.
Set him down right here.
Aye. 2
Yeah.
balls, 1 strike.
Kyle was our only righty. Last game they gave us... Oh? No way. Oh, he took too many steps. And he throws it away too many steps and got a yellow throw or a red throw probably. And we are going to take the lead.
Ball 1.
Oh, did we already take the lead? I lost track. I think that gave us the lead right there. Devin Carter against the lefty again. We have 3 homers against lefties in this game. Oh my God, and it's a grand slam in the 9th inning. They are falling apart. Webb has 2 lefty homers in this game.
That's a ball.
Wow. Things are coming together in a big way for the squad. Egg, you're going to have to play another one, man. Time for the World Series run.
Aye. 0-1's the count.
Heck, I'll play a solo. I'll play a duo with Webb and let him carry me.
Ball.
At this point,
1 ball, 2
he's got like
strikes.
9 RBI in this game. Maybe 8.
3.
See if Randy can lock it down.
Let's go, Carter.
Also, we'll sub Duran into left field real quick. Cool.
Oh, and 2. One ball.
That one looked
2
like it
strikes.
zigzagged for me. Hopefully it did for them too. Nice. was Barry Larkins 1 for 3. I feel like half the guys who got hits in this game, they were all just like jam shots between first and second. Great pitch. That was the pitch that Veritek hit the double on last inning. That was deflating, and then everything changed right after that. Everything changed at the top of the ninth so quickly, by the way.
1-1.
1-1, trying to end it against Gittell here. Not quite going to end it. And that's kind of why I didn't want to pitch to Gittell last time I was up. So I'm kind of glad I did that whole thing, even though it, like, technically didn't work out. Kind of still did. Because we are here now.
Ball. I got 1 ball, 1 strike. Yeah.
Yelich, 1-2 count. Now they're going to do some funky stuff. What are they going to do?
1 ball.
Oh, pinch hit. That's fair. I thought they were going to do some, like, wait till the last second, ask for a friendly quit kind of stuff. But fair play. Going to the righty. Doesn't matter, though. Locks it down. Evan Carter. 2 homers against the lefties. And was I talking smack? I think I was. I think I was talking some major smack about Evan Carter versus lefties. I think during the first at-bat when he had to face Randy Johnson. And then he comes out and hits a 3-run homer. Or was it grand slam? 2-run homer and then a grand slam? That's what it looks like. That's crazy. We got a plus 25, so all we need is a plus 15 to end it on a World Series run here. So Egg said he's got, that was his last game, but what about you, Webb? You got one more in you? GG's. We need to keep your bat hot. Up to you, I'm down. We'll just try to make these guys quit a little quicker. That's all. Because, I don't know. I feel like I should probably do some more work before I go to bed. But we'll see. I did take a nap, actually, so I'm good. I'll be able to fall asleep for a couple more hours anyway. Webb with another diamond pull? Oh, I guess that was a... I've been pulling him from the diamond packs, which makes sense. Okay, real quick, let me look at what this egg hunt situation is. ECA is only 7 cards. Does he have less power against lefties than he does on his live card, though? And I have 4 right now. Alright, this guy is cheap. This guy is cheap. This guy is cheap. Let me see what we've got going on with egg hunt in general. I pretty much just grab all these cards real quick. Ain't no time to be doing buy orders. And I'll come back and think about those guys. Well, it's just 2 of them that are 14. I'll take them. Why not? And Tim Raines. might try this card too. Does he play center? Left field only. We'll think about it. But who do we get here? That gets us enough for McMahon. Looks like the other cards are probably collections or like, not collections, but the programs and stuff. What up, Flatwoods? How you doing, sir? What's going on, man? And now we'll bring that PCA. We'll bring that card with us this time. In our World Series game. Let's do it. Geez, Mr. Egg, sir. Thanks for playing. We're just playing some co-op. Trying to make this World Series co-op run here. Trying to make some stubs. You ended up getting the game, huh? Actually, did I know that last time I saw you? Because I think you hadn't got it on release, right? Like 5 and 7 in ranked. Yeah, ranked this year has been funky for me too. What's your squad looking like? I feel like I haven't had the greatest day with Chase Utley, although I've been good with him in previous days. Should I mess around with more contact hitters? Tim Raines. That probably takes Evan Carter out of the lineup, which I don't want to do after what Webb's been doing with him today. Is this card any good? I think this is the card that we hit off of in that 9th inning last game. I'll just go with Goose. Appreciate it, man. I don't have live series collection. Gotcha. Yeah, I don't either. Right now, it still gives us Evan Carter, so I might stick with it. I'll see what happens after Webb puts his cards in. But I might switch to a righty here because we got 1 switch hitter, 2 switch hitters for him, and then 3 lefties so far. So I might switch Utley for a righty. You good, Matthew? Did you fall on your keyboard? All right, another switch. Let's see if they give us Evan Carter. So far they do. Let me see what happens if I do a righty somewhere. B. Henderson, another speed guy. Just speed cheese all the way down. If I do Henderson, they'll definitely not give me. You want Cal at catcher? I like Cal. Excuse me. I like Cal, but if you want to use Simmons, it's up to you. I'm cool with that. I might go Bautista again. But I do like Cal. And who's the other option? Well, I guess Cal's the real diamond at this point. All right, Santander. Let me just go with Kittel then. All right, who does that give us? Still shows Evan Carter. Sometimes like this lineup screen is still a lie. So you get there and then it still doesn't work out. Higgy on the bench, Drew. Let's see what they give us here. So we got 4 switch hitters between us. 4 switch hitters and 2 lefties. I think that works. Thanks, Flatwoods. Catch you later, man. Good to see ya. Yeah, I'll probably DH him. Yo, what up, Kyle? How you doing, sir? They want Tim Raines in DH for some reason. Not gonna happen. I think we're gonna go with this. I'll give you Evan Carter first. We're going to leave the lefty in. If they go lefty, maybe we'll mess around and try to get Higashioka in. Junior year is officially completed. GG's, my friend. How's it feeling? Dang, junior year already? Why did I think you were a sophomore? 1 year to go, huh? Actually, that's crazy. Yeah, I think I thought you were a sophomore. Hopefully you weren't watching the last 2 Celtics games. They do be going fast. Hey, did you see Apex has arenas returning? But I'm on PC now though. Your favorite year by far? Nice. Purely because of classes or because they do have a lefty. Because of the classes or because of the other reasons? Making me do unspeakable things. Yeah, fair. Totally fair. Missed that. Yeah, I haven't had it installed on anything in like the last 2 years. But it's been popping up on my feed lately. And they added arenas. So I'm trying to get back into that, but I don't really have time to game, so I'm gonna see what happens. I just signed a lease for my apartment today. I'll move out in a couple months. And then I hope I would have more time to play, but I don't think so. So it's just wishful thinking at this point. And it's back as an LTM. So by the time I move, it's probably gone.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Bit of classes, my role with broadcasting, living space was much better. Good. Was it the same roommates though? What was bad about the previous living space? Just like small dorm room?
Hack!
You got the Jazz card.
It's 0 and 1. Hey ha!
Not even close.
0 and 2.
Ooh,
Hey!
loopy. They've also got the what do you call it? It was a high fly ball. You got the stadium mode entering Overwatch. I also want to play that. Just less and less incentivizing me to play MLB, but here we are. Also, if you completely missed the last game, our first run was a lefty-lefty homer with a live series PCA against Randy Johnson, who they brought in after 4 batters.
No balls,
And
1
then
strike.
we were down 3-1, and Webb hit a not late swing, but late in the game. He tied it up 3-3 with a lefty-lefty Evan Carter home run against Randy Johnson. Knocked him out of the game. They brought in John Donaldson,
Yee-haw!
and then
Yeah!
you didn't homer off of him. Who did
No
you homer
balls,
off of?
2 strikes.
He hit another lefty-lefty homer with Evan Carter. This time like a grand slam. PCA is special. So he had 6 RBIs worth of homers against lefties with Evan Carter. And we won it in the 9th. Sophomore dorm was a double connected to a smaller double. Main room also served as a living room. Didn't love it. Location was also far away from everything. We had a kitchen, separate rooms, bigger living room, better location. That's what you like to see. That's just a good swing. So now we're in our World Series game here in co-op.
Hack 1! 0 balls, 1 strike.
Yeah, in college, the difference between living spaces can be very significant. Same as like real life too. Like the difference between some different apartments is crazy.
Batting 6, the center fielder, number
But
27.
sometimes, especially like those first couple years of college, where they kind of force you into the dorms and all that, be some
0 and 1.
tough situations. Oh my goodness! Apparently that guy likes the ball low. The second hitter. Next year we have a house on campus, 8 total people, all separate rooms, 3 floors. It's gonna be fun. It's like your own, frat at that point.
Hee-haw!
That's pretty cool.
0-1.
I feel like always the best stories came from people who had that situation where they have just like they've rented a house. There's a bunch of people in there. That's where like the best stories come from, and then also like some of the best groups of friends and stuff.
Hee-haw! 0 and 1.
That are still hanging out years later.
1 and 1.
But it's also like we had a few of those where
1 and 2.
you would meet people that go to like a certain school and they're like, oh yeah, do you know this person? And it's like, oh yeah, like I was part of that one house. It's maybe not like 8 people, more like 16 or something like that. Like a good number of people. And they're like, oh yeah, we were all like part of that house. So they all like know each other. Well, obviously they know each other. But you find out that 2 random people that you know each other. More like that.
1-0.
McMahon's batting 4th this time. I don't think he didn't do anything crazy last game, but I think he did kind of set up that 9th inning with the single. I think that was him. Off the second base bag.
1-2.
You're bad now, you're good. Both those pitches were like not bad. Second one especially was below the zone. Great at bat. Just excellent.
Ball outside.
Slammed they got him. They really did. You have flawless thing. Only make 70K.
2-0.
Your 10 was Wheeler. At least it wasn't flawless like at the end of last season. Wasn't the end of last BR they're going for like 25, 30K?
That's a ball.
Do you have Beltron already?
That's low.
Hoping the
Ball
prices
4,
go
take
up.
your base.
Let's go, big dumper.
I don't know. I feel like they've been doing
Ball.
a lot of rewind packs though, right? Don't know how to make stubs. Yeah. We kind of talked about this earlier. Seems like there's a rewind pack for like every situation. Like every like what's it called? They've got one for Weekend Classic. They've got them for events. They even have one for bat skins apparently because I just got
No
one.
balls. 1 strike.
XP path. Gonna be a window of time to sell them. That makes sense. I always miss the window. So if I'm not on for days at a time, then I'm like, I have no idea. The rewind is at the end of the multiplayer programs. Gotcha. Near it. Yeah, and I guess you can't really beat the multiplayer program right away. So that's cool. Ooh, dude, what up, Z? How you doing?
The batter, the left fielder, J.D. Martinez.
Yeah. Oh,
Big throw from Raleigh did not slide tag. Sorry, slide. Side slide?
Yeah. No balls. 2 strikes.
Hook slide? You know what I'm saying. Playing another after this? No, if we win. Well, no, either way, actually. If we win, we're in World Series.
Ball.
But I probably got some more work to do before I go to bed anyway. This is actually a bonus game.
2-2.
I was hoping to be off by now.
Nope. Ball.
Yeah. We'll probably... What's happening next week? I have no idea what streams look like for the next like 2 months. If I do stream next week, it'll be co-op. So if you're done with the semester and you're free on a Wednesday, we can run it. Playing a Weekend Classic, I think I'll probably have time to get 6 games in. I don't know how much more than that. And I might use the Speed Cheese team, or I might use the team build. The White Sox Diamondbacks team build.
2 and
We'll
2.
see what happens. Good jump at third base.
He's out.
What about you? Did you get the email today about like the tournaments? They said there's like a 100K prize pool.
Outside.
But then I didn't see anything on the website or on Twitter. That was interesting.
No, that's outside.
What you up to
Ball.
tonight, Z? It wasn't new. Are you done with your semester
That's
too?
a ball.
Wait, are you graduating? Who's $2? Whatever bad cut you get. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Thank you for the sub. And all the subs actually go to children's hospitals through the rest of
We
the year.
got a
So
full count.
thank you for your contribution to the service of the world.
Hey.
Sign up for the tourneys. Why not, right? Evan Carter against the lefty. We know what he does now. Oh, my goodness. He can hit Randy. He can hit John Donaldson. He can hit whoever at the end of that game. Play Weekend Classic, but I'm only like 800s. Didn't play too much. Yeah, I think I started 700 because I got the World Series last season, but I've only played like 2 ranked games. It's a good cause. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I haven't actually chosen which
Ball.
children's hospital yet, so we might just end up doing the Chicago Children's Hospital. We'll see what happens when we get there, but
Nope, that's in.
yeah, all the channel revenues going there this year. Carter S tier gold, absolutely. I've been really good with him against righties. I just didn't know he had it against lefties like that. Top 5 things that haven't happened.
Full count.
We just needed to get back to the majors. Coming off a back injury or something. Perfect with PCA. Tough.
Hike one.
Z, last game, Evan Carter had 2 homers. Lefty. One was against, actually both of them I guess were off of Randy. No, one of them was off Randy. I keep forgetting who the second one was. But apparently he's just that dude. He just got recalled and actually did get his first hit versus lefty in years. Nice. In years as in like, wasn't he a rookie last year or was that the previous year? The shift played him perfectly for once.
The center fielder, number 27.
Rookie for the World Series in 23. Okay.
Here, one.
Red Sox continue to be stuck at 500. Been saying that for a few years too, haven't we? And the White Sox continue to lose by dropping baseballs on their heads. I don't know if you guys saw that one yesterday.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Game tomorrow, but we're 20-20, so I don't know who's going to win. Honestly, that's fine. $50-50 chance is good enough when you're going to a game. Can't believe Bochy didn't walk Bregman with 2 outs. Runners on 2nd and 3rd. Shout out my Droth, Red Sox legend. Breggy had a day. Let's see what happened here.
Full count.
Middle of the 9th. Oh, the game just ended. Okay. A lot of late runs for the Red Sox tonight. Bregman homer, Garcia homer, Abreu homer, Young homer. Should have gotten tickets to one of the games. I've only seen the Rangers in person once. Dang.
Ball.
Yeah, you should have. At least they're American League. It's not like they come like once every 3 years. That would be tough. Oh, you saw him a good bit? Nice. Is he the truth? Is he that guy? Big swing from Cattell. It's going to be a 2-1 ball game. Sorry, 2-3 ball game. Webb has found his timing. Perfects in back-to-back innings for him. That's the pitch they homered on, too. I think it was a splitter maybe for them, but
0-1.
a fork ball. Free tickets. Yeah.
Ball.
Same matchup last year. Imagine if it was the same pitching matchup too. Who's pitching tomorrow for you? Bear Crochet?
Hit it.
Always getting on
1-2's
base when I
the
went.
count.
Yeah, he had like...
Hee-haw.
How did I whiff that? Let me see the timing. Timing says too early, but like... Ball's there in the yellow.
Nope. Ball.
Good lead.
Anthony and Mayer's still there. Nice. That's pretty cool. But yeah, I think Majdroth had like either some kind of record or like, I don't know. He got on base a ton in the first couple games.
No, that missed. 1-0.
You got Bello tomorrow? Is he having a good season? I was looking for that. I thought he was going to kind of throw it at the bottom of the zone. I wasn't expecting such a hanger.
That's foul.
This guy likes to throw strikes, though. First guy,
Take
I think looks for the chase earlier in that bat, but this guy likes to throw strikes early in that bat. Yo, what up, numbers? How you doing, man? Historically not good in day games. That's a rip.
All right, make it count.
Oh, yeah.
Started well the first week or two, got cold, but he's been back the past couple of days.
1-1.
Yeah, the new hitting coach sounds like sparks something. He's your guy, so we clutch up. Good. Make sure you know he's there. Drop him a DM before you go. You know how in, I don't know if you know this, but in Out of the Park Baseball,
He's out.
you can use players that are not like part of MLBPA, and like they don't necessarily have to have the rights for a player if they don't put the person's face in the game. And so you can use players like there's like
No, that's
hundreds,
down.
thousands, I don't know how many players in that game that are not at MLB The Show. And they have this
Hit it.
like kind of a card thing
1-2's
that's like
the count.
an upgradable card called a variant.
Ball.
And I pulled my first variant after, like, I pulled one on, like, opening day, but I think that was, like, rigged. You automatically get one or something. So I pulled a variant out of a pack. My very first pair variant. And guess who it was? Playing some ranked, nice. How's ranked going for you? You play a weekend classic? This is our World Series game in co-op, by the way.
That's a ball. That's inside.
Someone told me some false info then. Finish some Spanish. Hasta luego.
Hoo-yah.
Buenas noches.
1-1.
Toodaloo.
Red.
Oscar Charleston. Up 4-3. I'll play weekend. Yeah, nice. Variant Freddie Galvis. What a guess. And you are correct. Muy bien, senor. I think I took a screenshot, Kyle, and I forgot to send it to you. Hasta la vista, baby. 700 for co-op. Pretty good. Does that mean you hit World Series last season? For co-op? You're just grinding it out this season. Elite pulls. I guess so. Man, I was looking for that.
He's go.
Let the PCI go back to the middle there. I couldn't believe it. I was like so excited because I got freaking variant for once. After just pulling like common player after common. I think they call it iron in that game. Just common after common. And I finally get a variant. And it was another common, or it might have been the silver or something. I think it was a common. I flip it and it's freaking Freddie Galvis.
That's in. Ball.
Would have been an elite live stream clip, right? Couldn't believe it. Sold them immediately.
Hot 3.
They don't want Evan Carter to win this time.
Hey. 0-1.
Oh, 2. We are going to contact swing here. That's all I was trying to do. Just poke it over the third baseman. A little too far off the plate, though. Also too far off the plate. Had a little bit more horizontal than I expected. But it was a slurve, so makes sense. And there we go. There's the looper we're looking for. Let's see if we can turn this corner. Going back to first. That's all we're trying to do. I thought I squared it a little bit more, but you know what? Don't need it.
That missed. That's a ball.
Not thinking about the runner. I'm gonna run here. You swing if you need to. It's 2 outs, but I'm taking off. Or not. Hello. I thought I saw him running in the box too,
2-2.
in the little runner window.
Come on, come on, come on.
Good swing. Yo, Crazy Coach Ray, what's going on, Crazy Coach? How we doing? How's the stream? Up the middle, he knocked it down. I gotta go second base. I immediately started rounding third because he's playing deep in center. Oh, is he out at second? All right, out at first, I guess. I didn't even think that there was a possibility that he would be out at first, so I didn't even look. I'm doing good, man. Good to see you too. I'm doing good. Been working a lot. Barely been able to play, but we're getting some co-op in. This is our World Series game for co-op.
Left fielder, JD.
Hopefully getting some weekend classic. How about you? What were you playing today? Thank you for the shout out for Mr. Crazy Coach. Make sure you guys go follow if you haven't already. WWE 2K25 tonight. I do fire alarm design. Fire alarm systems. So right now there's just like a project that's going on that's never ending.
1-2.
So I actually need to hop on and probably do another hour of work before bed tonight.
Ball.
But it's a good time. We hired a lot of people, so I'm hoping like this is just a temporary thing for a little bit.
D-right.
And then our workload goes down a bit. But first person I have ever met that does that, really. I'm also the first person that I've met that has done that. So I kind of fell into it, but I like it. It's like life safety, but also you know, like in the construction world, so it's kind of cool.
Hee-haw. 0-1.
But yeah, how's the stream? What was going on WWE 2K25? Are you doing like created players and stuff, like a chat franchise for WWE? Nice. No damage done there. We got Cattell leading it off for us. Cattell's got a homer. Chat Universe, yes. 4th year just nonsense. Nice. Get through the infield, please. Just barely does. Nice. So is it just like all the characters are playing against each other?
That's a ball.
I guess I don't really understand how the stories work in real wrestling anyway. I have a general idea of how it goes. So is there like winning, or are you creating like storylines? Watching and telling stories. Each wrestler is a chat dude. That's cool. I know we had one guy in here, Matt, that was doing that a while back.
2-2.
It seemed like there was some pretty cool stuff you could do in that game.
Full count.
Be fun. Nice, nice. What else are you playing these days? Through. Oh my god. He keeps hitting John Donaldson. There's going to be another out. Oh my god. Webb's been just smacking the ball and smacking the pitcher. That was 98 off the bat. We could drive in runner from second here. That's Cattell. MLB PGA waiting on college football to pick back up. Nice. Decision for a free John Don. Is he free? I thought he was like a collection card. Or was it a grindable card? Ball's inside off the plate. He's slide stepping with runner on second for some reason. Still is.
Nope, ball 4. Take your base.
Runner on second with no speed, by the way. All right, hopefully he hits this one off this guy's ankle and like goes into the dugout. So we can get a couple bases for free. You do got to grind with the new storylines. He's very accessible. Gotcha. 99 better require every hitter in the game. I agree. Yee, the 38-month Prime Gaming from a Numbers. Thank you, sir. Thank you for the resub. Appreciate you. We have all proceeds from the channel is going to Children's Hospital for the rest of the year. Thank you for helping out the sick kids.
0 balls, 1 strike.
That was a too early, but if you looked at the bat path, the ball crossed in the green at the same time as my bat. It was kind of funky. Base is loaded now. Get him, Webb. Mr. Nicholas. My eyes lit up. I don't know about Webb's, but my eyes lit up for sure on that one. But he's going to end this man's whole career. 2-run hater incoming. Your time to shine. Never been a less quality pitcher.
1-1.
You got this. Lesser quality? Lower quality? Have a better choice of words, but... Josh Hader doesn't deserve good grammar. I thought that was going to hit him. He stood right there. Didn't even try to get out of the way. Need to stay on it. We got a 2-2 count. And he gets him with the 2-seam fastball. Leave the bases loaded, but we're making him work. John Donaldson needs to come out of the game. Do we mess around with a Randy Johnson? I think so. It's World Series game time. We're doing it. 2-run hater. Hopefully I got a chance to hit off 2-run hater next inning. Although ever since they added like the primary 2-seam and like the changeup to his mix, I have not been... 2-run hater has not been the same. It used to be free. Like, no exaggeration. Like, you guys saw it live, right? 2-run hater used to be pretty much like 95%. And I actually don't think that's an exaggeration. "95% of the time, I think I would get 2 runs off of him."
2-2.
716 solos, but don't feel like playing anymore. Just for today, or are you just like so grossed out by the game? 98% you think? It honestly could have been. Because I think like I feel like anytime I faced him on stream, I don't feel like there was ever a single time where I didn't get 2 runs off of him on stream. For that like 3-year period where 2-run hater was really a thing.
2.
Both pulled Acuna though, nice. That'll play. Actually, will he play? Is Acuna any good or just for collections? I think they like really nerfed his offense this year. He's had a weird stride.
0-1. and 2.
Yeah. A little diffy now.
No, that's out.
We got a lot of switch hitters coming up. They probably will
Ball,
take
1
him out
strike.
for when Cattell comes up or whoever I have up next. Tim Rain. Tommy Edmond in right field. Let's go.
1 and 2's the count.
Does he have a secondary in right field? Oh, Ellie's up second. I got all of Webb's hitters this time.
Ball.
Wait for your pitch.
1-0. Hey, ha. 1 and 1.
Circle change and still late. You popped up, popped out. He does not. Who do I have in right field? I've been going Walker Jenkins for a while, and then who came in after that? Did I put Roman Anthony in right field at some point?
Leading off for the Razorbacks.
I used Jose Bautista for a while, but I didn't put him in right field. I think who else I could have had out there. Was it literally just Walker Jenkins the whole time? Maybe it was.
1.
I feel like there was a little time where I took him out and ended up putting him back in. But I can't remember who for. Because we had... Oh, I had... I put Brian Reynolds into left field for a little bit. And so... Who was playing left field at the time? Did I move him to right field? No, because I think I had Christian Moore out there in left field. That's a good pitch, by the way. Unlucky.
Hee-haw.
Christian Moore, I don't think I ever put in right field. Cattell doesn't have primary, or he only has middle infield and center field.
Make the tag.
Tag 2.
Oh, you got him. We're pump faking one time. We're tagging. We're making plays. Good throw.
One and 2.
80 fielding, 80 reaction plays. Wow. Moore is a nice thing. He was in my lineup for a little bit. Start of the year, first like month or so.
He's out.
That away. There we go.
He was so good that I had to I moved him around the field too. I started him at like second, moved him to like third, moved him to left. I had to keep him in the game for a little bit.
One and 1.
See what we can do here.
Hee-haw.
Webb's got him in the palm of his hand with a 1-2 count.
1 and 2's the count.
Try to wipe him out and get some runs.
Ball.
Use more until got Kipnis.
2 and 2.
How good is that Kipnis? Is he good against lefties too? I faced him like a couple times recently, and I was like, where did this card come from? Cattell versus Marte. Webb's already got a homer with Marte in this game. Against John Donaldson.
Ball.
I would hope that Josh Hader is a little easier to hit off. Which means that maybe Webb can hit a 2-run homer with nobody on base. That's how it works, right?
Hee-haw. 2-1.
Yes. The right center in this park is a little tough. Doesn't matter. Cattell Marte. Circle, change down the middle. That's 1 run off of Josh Hader. Webb's just been hitting insane clutch home runs today. Just got Posada too. Let me know how he is. I think I've been stuck on the Veritek card for a little bit. Because he's been... Like, I'll take him out, like, put someone else in, and then they don't play as well, so... I'll put the Veritek back in. But I haven't had, like, great success at catcher so far this year. Oh, Ryan McMahon. Trying to get on the action, take the lead, but he pulls it just a little bit. Trying to take a page out of Webb's book. Who took a page out of my book. Because Hader. worth every penny. Hmm.
1-2. Here
we go.
Just worried about his defense. That's the only thing for me. Because I usually like hitting with Posada cards anyway. And there's always like not a platoon exactly, but he always has like one advantage, like a major advantage against one side usually. And for whatever reason, I still hit with power from the other side. Like he'll have one card where he's got like 80 power against righties and then like 40 power against lefties, and then I still hit home runs with that 40 side. Veritek a DH, that's interesting.
That's a ball.
Veritek, he's got like kind of low clutch, but for whatever reason, he still smacks it, even with runners in scoring position.
Hike one. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2-1.
Let's see who's up next. He didn't put Simmons in. Santander, I think, is next. And I don't have that card, but everybody I play has that card, and I cannot get that card out. So, hoping to return the favor here. Nice at bat.
That's ball 4. Runner, take your base.
Came back and beat him. Mason Miller's up here. I'll be taking if Webb wants to run, but if I get my pitch, I am swinging. For some reason, I can't hit Mason Miller. I've only faced him like 2, 3, 4 times, but I think I've gotten shut down by him so far. And I think he's just like fastball, slider, changeup. Yep. No. Oh, man.
Now batting, catcher, Cal
Doesn't matter. Webb's going to carry me.
Raleigh.
Carry me home tonight.
1-0.
Raleigh doesn't have that much contact, but he does have like 40 clutch or something, so I'm just going to leave my guy at first.
Right 2.
Oh, baby. That was a pretty good swing.
You gotta be kidding me.
Missed it just a little bit. I'm going to try to hold on to this tie game to try to walk it off with the bottom of the order, I guess, next inning.
J.D. Martinez.
Fastball down the middle to J.D. Martinez. Probably not a good idea. You mash versus lefties. Swing timing was good, so they just missed the PCI a little bit.
Ball. 1 ball, no strikes.
Oh no, it's on Anthony Santander, who I said I could not get out.
Hike.
Now I gotta face him in the clutch. Use this 2-seam like a change up here.
Right.
Takes it for a strike. Gotta get this below the zone. I think I did. Still got to the baseball though. Yeah. That was a good pitch.
Hey. 0-1. Here. 0-2. Hey, he beat it out.
It's a good release. We take it.
Ball.
Yeah, see if we can throw a splitter off the plate here.
That's a ball.
Thought he might think that that was going to be fading in as a slider or something, but
Right.
takes it for the ball. Who's my teammate, De Webster.
That's
De
a
Webster,
ball.
98.
1-0. Hike. 1-1.
He's usually sitting in the YouTube chat.
2 balls, 1 strike. That's a ball.
But occasionally graces the Twitch
3-1.
chat. his presence. Hi. Trout homered on us. I'll try to get that off the plate, man. I tried. I was going to take my chances with Hotani up next. I didn't think it was a bad release on release, but it was. Where do you want me to watch? Whatever works, man. I always say that YouTube has better visual quality and less ads usually, I think. I think the audio qualities on Twitch is a little bit better. How did they catch? All right. Just got to do what we did last game. No problem. YouTube's rewind ability is clutch. True. Did Twitch add that, though? I thought they were going to. I don't know if they did. But I have both of the chats like connected at the top of the, or under my screen. Maybe I need to move it a little bit because it's kind of covered by the PCI. That's fine mostly when there's no PCI there. Evan Carter. Usually that's called a ball. Yo, what up, Elliot? How you doing, man? Happy Wednesday. 2 dots right there from Mason Miller. You watch VODs on there more? That was kind of like a whole thing that I was trying to do when I first got back to streaming. Is I was trying to make like VOD-based content with like the episodes and everything. And I kind of liked how we were doing that. But then I didn't have enough time to like... Then I think I started my new job really soon after that. And my wedding. So we weren't really able to stick with it. That sucks. I feel like we crushed the ball in this game too. At times. Oh man. All that for nothing. GG's though. We have to get a couple more wins to get into World Series here. Guess we have to play another. We would have to play 2 more to get to World Series. Not Hippinen. We played so good, I thought so. Hanging splitter is going to haunt me a little bit. Time for 3. Tough. You guys missed it. Come back next Wednesday, though. Start a stream, 6:30 p.m. Central Time. Assuming that I'm streaming, who knows? I have no idea what's going on with my schedule. But come back for some more co-op. I'll try to get you guys in the queue for it as well. You can come in right away. We can play. Like 3 hits go to hitting the pitcher. That's also true. Yeah, that was a big thing. They were in like clutch situations and everything. Sky and I won 16-12 earlier. How? Co-op World Series game? That's crazy. Good for y'all. I haven't seen these Munoz and O'Neill cards. Let me take a look at that real quick, and then we're going to find someone to raid. Hope you guys had a great time tonight. And we'll try to be back for, like, next Wednesday, but I'll let you know in Discord. What am I looking for? Monthly? Is that the word I should be looking for? Just go to inventory or something. This is the Corbin Carroll card. Oh, he's better power against righties than I thought he did. Munoz. Slider sinker. Not great walks per 9. O'Neill Cruz. Platoon. Corbin Carroll. A.K.A. Noel V. Marte. The Cal Raleigh. A lot of dudes that can hit righties. Taylor Ward's not bad. 100 clutch. So you got to play him in the outfield with 60 speed. Don't want to do that. Alrighty, friends. Thanks for watching. Hope you had a great time. We're going to go find someone to raid over here on Twitch. And I'll also put the Twitch link into Discord once we raid. Once we figure out who we're raiding. Horrific in the outfield. I believe it. I definitely believe it. See if we can raid this guy. This could be the move. GG's Web, good playing with you as always, man. We'll see if we can make that World Series run later this week. We're going to go say hi to Vaughn the Nut Guy. I think he's just been back to streaming lately. Seen on a couple times, but not a ton in the past, like, while. I will see you guys next week. Hope you had a great time. Have a good time with Weekend Classic. Good luck to anybody playing this weekend. Otherwise, I will see you guys next time. Peace.